Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News Today at 6 starts now.
Remembrances for a feminist icon, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, is being honored outside of the Supreme Court as the fight begins over her successor.
Major Detroit sports news, an unexpected announcement from the Tigers, why manager Ron Gardenhire has suddenly retired.
And taking a look at downtown Detroit, we're in for a sunny Sunday, but it still feels definitely like fall outside. Andrew has your full forecast. Good morning at 6 o'clock. I'm Priya Mann.
And I'm Grant Herms. Thanks for joining us on this Sunday morning for Local 4 News Today. So, Priya, I noticed that it felt very fall-like, I think more so than yesterday.
Absolutely. Like this morning?
Oh, yeah. On the walk-in, yeah. I got outside and I was like, oh, I might need a heavier coat this morning.
Oh, you got to start pulling out the bulkier jackets,
I got to dig to the back of the closet, yeah.
Andrew, are we looking at some more fall-like weather today?
I think many of us are doing the same, quite frankly. I mean, we have another frost advisory, this time north of the city of Detroit along the I-69 corridor. That's good until 9 o'clock this morning, so for the next 3 hours. And you're right, it is a chilly start. So grab those jackets. If you're out for a morning run, grab the knit hat and knit gloves in order to stay warm and comfortable as well as you jog. We're looking at 40 degrees though by 8 a.m. We have temperatures that will make it into the 60s after upper 50s to around 60 degrees by noontime. It turns into a delightful day. High temperatures will be in the middle and upper 60s by day's end. Highs around 67 to 68 degrees. Sunrise this morning is at 7:19, and it should be a beauty. But look at how cold it is already. 35 for our friends in Lapeer. Same thing over in Flint. While we have 43 over at Metro Airport and 45 at City Airport. Hello, Adrian. You've got 37 at this hour. Still looking good as we look at downtown Detroit. Just need to bundle up just a bit if you are headed outside with 43. We'll talk more about this week's forecast in just a few minutes.
Well, a surprising announcement from the Tigers. Manager Ron Gardenhire is retiring effective immediately.
He told General Manager Al Avila that he's leaving now because of health issues. Gardenhire was with the Tigers for 3 seasons and had a 16-year Major League managerial career. Jamie has more on Gardenhire and his retirement coming up in sports.
Time now 6:02, and as people around the country honor the life of Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, there's a heated battle over who will fill her seat.
A candlelight vigil held outside of the High Court 1 day after the 87-year-old justice died from complications of pancreatic cancer. The president is vowing to move quickly to fill her seat, and that's not sitting well with Democrats. Chris Pallone has more.
In Washington, a memorial to Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg continues to grow outside the Supreme Court, while flags across the Capitol are at half-staff, honoring the second woman ever appointed to the High Court. Impromptu vigils are popping up across the country as fans of the cultural and political icon mourn her death.
It's a huge loss. It is a huge loss.
And while political rivals are united in expressing praise for Ginsburg and sadness over her death,
as we meet tonight, our nation mourns the loss of a legal giant, Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Her landmark rulings, fierce devotion to justice, and her courageous battle against cancer inspire all Americans.
She never failed. She was fierce and unflinching in her pursuit of the civil and legal rights of everyone.
Democrats and Republicans are gearing up for an election season fight to replace her, as rally-goers in North Carolina Saturday night chanted, "Fill the seat." President Trump reiterated his plan to appoint Ginsburg's successor.
I will be putting forth a nominee next week. It will be a woman.
This is an important moment for our nation.
Democrats pointing to Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell's 2016 stance against voting on Supreme Court nominees in an election year, saying nothing is off the table if McConnell moves forward this year. House Judiciary Chair Jerry Nadler suggesting if Democrats take the White House and Senate in November, they should increase the size of the Supreme Court to flip it back to a liberal majority. Chris Pallone, Local 4.
In yesterday, Republican Senator Susan Collins says she objects to a Senate vote on a nominee before the election, but the president plans to announce a nominee possibly this week. We have a look at some of the female frontrunners, according to several NBC News sources. They include Amy Coney Barrett, a federal judge out of Chicago, Allison Rushing, a judge in Virginia. Barbara Lagoa, a federal judge in Georgia, and Amul Tapur, a federal judge in Cincinnati.
And Ruth Bader Ginsburg spent her career fighting for women's rights and breaking the glass ceiling in the judicial system. And when she went to Harvard, she was one of only 9 female students out of a class of 500. One of her classmates was a young woman from Grosse Pointe.
Kind of neat to think my mom was shoulder to shoulder with her in those intimidating halls of Harvard Law School, just proving that they deserve to be there like anybody else.
In 1956, Ruth Bader Ginsburg was one of only 9 female students at Harvard Law. One of her classmates was a young woman from Grosse Pointe.
Even if my mom didn't make it as far in the legal profession as Justice Ginsburg, she was there with her. She created that sense of camaraderie. It gave women the courage to just keep moving forward.
Virginia Nordine was a trailblazer in her own right. The tenured professor was passionate about the same causes as Justice Ginsburg, and RBG remembered Virginia fondly.
Dear Kendra, your mother was the only other woman in my 1L section. We were good friends in law school.
Kendra wrote to Ginsburg after the late justice was interviewed about her early days at Harvard. She was stunned when the 87-year-old cultural icon promptly wrote her back.
And the fact that she took the time when she was, the last weeks of her life to write me a couple sentences to say, just to honor my mom, was so generous. It's very moving.
Now, Virginia died in 2017 at the age of 84, but it was pretty remarkable talking to her daughter and just getting a sense of what these women were up against when they were at Harvard Law back in the 1950s.
Yeah, I've read some of the interviews that Justice Ginsburg, did about her time at Harvard. And it's just an incredible uphill battle that they never wavered. It's unbelievable. It's
a legacy that will stand the test of time.
Absolutely.
And stay with us for continuing coverage on remembering Ruth Bader Ginsburg and the fight to fill her seat in the Supreme Court. Chuck Todd will have more on Meet the Press this morning at 10:30 right here on Local 4 following Flashpoint.
A tragedy hitting Oak Park High School this weekend. 2 teenagers have been killed in a crash involving 6 students. It happened Friday night on Telegraph near 10 Mile in Southfield. The car jumped the curb and the teenagers hit 2 trees before rolling and crashing into a fence just yards from the busy road. According to police, the crash happened around 9 Friday night. Inside the car, 6 Oak Park high schoolers. In the report, Southfield investigators say a 17-year-old was taken to a local hospital where he later died. 2 others were taken to a different hospital where the second teenager was pronounced dead. The other boy is in critical condition. The other 3 teens in the car were all 17 and were treated for non-life-threatening injuries. Online, an outpouring of sadness and condolences. Oak Park High School officials writing on Facebook, parents of the students asked to keep details confidential, adding they would not be releasing names. In part, the school's page reads, "We are saddened to share that 6 Oak Park High School students were involved in a serious car accident, resulting in 2 fatalities. We remain in close contact with parents of individuals involved and the police department. This is a tragic event that affects our entire school community." An Oak Park High School administration said counselors will be on staff for students, faculty, and families.
Time now 6:08. Let's get an update on the coronavirus numbers here in Michigan. The state reporting 483 new cases. There were an additional 15 deaths, 12 of which came from a review of vital records. We also got an update on recoveries. There are now 90,000 recoveries across the state. That's a bit of good news there.
A little bit of good news there at the end. And we got a lot more coming up for you this morning, a Local 4 News Today. But first, it's fall weather out there.
Yeah, Andrew, do you have some good news for us?
Yes, good news for this afternoon because we are seeing higher temperatures and fall 2020 literally begins on Tuesday with, believe it or not, higher temperatures. We'll talk about that, your 7-day forecast in minutes.